You are now entering Dark Files. I am Darky Files, and I show you what really happens in the dark. On the night of January 19th, 2019, an Uber driver named Albert Castro picked up a passenger from a bar in Citrus Heights, California. The passenger was 32-year-old Chu Vang, who had been partying and drinking heavily for several hours. For Albert, picking up intoxicated passengers was part of his daily routine, so he didn't think much of it at first. However, what he didn't know at that moment was that this ride would soon put his life in grave danger. Fortunately, he was recording everything on his dash cam. At first, everything seemed normal. Chu sat in the front seat and tried to make conversation with Albert while in a heavily intoxicated state.
No, dude!
But then, out of nowhere, he suddenly started panicking and saying things like, "You're going to crash." Albert immediately tried to calm him down and reassured him that nothing was going to happen. What Albert didn't realize was that Chu wasn't actually scared for his own safety. Instead, he was about to become the threat, because just a few seconds later, everything changed.
Where we at? Listen, Mac Road, man. We're going toward Mac Road. Yeah, where we at? You gotta let go of my hand, bro. Thanks, so. Where we at? We're heading downtown. We're going to South Sac. Man.
We're gonna go.
You gotta let go, man.
No, we're gonna go crazy.
Chu suddenly grabbed the steering wheel and violently turned it while the car was moving at around 65 miles per hour on a busy highway. The vehicle swerved dangerously across multiple lanes.
I love you, brother. I love you, brother.
We're not gonna die, man, but you gotta let go.
No, I love you, brother. I love you, brother.
It was a
gotta let
miracle
go, man.
they didn't
Let me,
collide
brother.
with any other cars. Albert reacted instantly and managed to pull the wheel back under control before things got even worse. But just when he thought the situation was under control, Chu attempted it again. This time, he lunged toward the steering wheel with his entire body. Albert struggled to keep control while trying to prevent a potentially fatal crash.
Ma'am, I'm in the middle of the freeway. I have a drunk Uber passenger grabbing my steering wheel.
No.
We're just south of 99
During the
and
chaos,
50.
Chu kept shouting and repeating things like, "We're going to die," while also saying, "I love you, brother," repeatedly, despite the danger he had just caused. Eventually, the car came to a stop in the middle of the road. At that point, Albert finally managed to call the police and report what had happened. He told them that a drunk Uber passenger was actively grabbing his steering wheel while they were still on the highway. Shortly after, Chu was arrested and charged for attempting to take control of a moving vehicle while under the influence. On February 10th, 2022, Uber driver Christina Spacuza picked up a passenger wearing a ski mask in the small town of Pitcairn, Pennsylvania.
Hi, Fortunea. How are you today?
Because of the cold weather, she didn't immediately find the mask suspicious. However, the passenger's behavior felt unusual from the very beginning. He barely responded to her questions and remained mostly silent throughout the ride. Despite this, she continued driving normally and followed the requested route. As they were getting close to the destination, the passenger suddenly moved from the front seat to the back seat. To Christina, it seemed like he was simply adjusting his position or trying to get a better view of the surroundings, but that assumption would turn out to be completely wrong.
Wait, what is right here? Up there.
The passenger then directed her to stop in a remote wooded area just before Monroeville, Pennsylvania. As she was slowing down to pull over, everything changed in an instant. He suddenly pulled out a gun and pressed it directly against her head.
I'm sorry?
Keep driving.
You've got to be joking.
Keep driving.
What are you doing?
He ordered her to keep driving. Christina, terrified but trying to remain calm, asked him what he was doing and tried to reason with him. She told him she had a family, but the passenger replied that he had a family too and continued to threaten her. He demanded she keep driving and not stop under any circumstances.
Come on, man. I got a family. What are you doing?
I got a family too, now drive.
What are you doing?
Drive.
Please stop.
Drive the car, miss.
Why are you doing this?
Moments later, he grabbed her phone so she could not call for help. He also disabled the dash cam, which had been recording everything up to that point. Tragically, this was the last time Christina was ever seen alive. When she failed to return home that night, her family reported her missing immediately. A search operation was launched. 2 days later, her body was discovered face down in the woods near Monroeville, with a gunshot wound to the back of her head. Investigators later found her car back in Pitcairn. That discovery allowed them to recover critical evidence, including dash cam footage and fingerprint dust from the vehicle. Combined with Uber trip records and passenger data, investigators were able to identify the suspect. 5 days later, on February 17th, he was arrested. The suspect was identified as a 25-year-old man named Calvin Crew. He denied the allegations and refused to explain his motives. However, Christina's phone records revealed that he attempted to access her banking applications multiple times after the murder. This confirmed that the crime was financially motivated and classified as a robbery gone horribly wrong. In February 2025, he stood trial and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. On March 17, 2014, Uber driver John Williams picked up a passenger late at night in Chicago. What was supposed to be a normal ride quickly turned into a terrifying incident. Almost immediately after the ride began, a bizarre situation unfolded. The passenger made confusing statements that left John unsure of what was happening.
Diamond.
Yeah. Go, go, go. You finna shoot up the car.
Shoot up the car.
Yeah, go.
What the What is
Go.
that? What the is that? What the was that?
He just shot at the car.
For what?
Let me call the police.
But before he could fully process the
Let me
situation,
call the police, Cuddy.
everything escalated. Suddenly, gunfire erupted. Someone had opened fire on the vehicle while it was still in motion. John immediately stepped on the accelerator and tried to escape the area. The car ran through stop signs and sped over speed bumps as he tried to get away from the shooter. It was later revealed that the shooter was the ex-boyfriend of the passenger in the car. He had targeted the vehicle in a fit of rage. Fortunately, none of the bullets hit the car, and both John and the passenger survived without physical injury. However, the psychological impact was severe. John later stated that this was one of the most terrifying experiences of his entire career. After completing over 12,000 Uber rides, after the footage gained public attention, viewers donated nearly $800 to help him pay for psychological counseling. On September 15th, 2018, an Uber driver in Long Island, New York, was suddenly cut off by another vehicle driving aggressively. The other car swerved in front of him and blocked the road completely.
Go to the right?
No, go through this light. Go through it straight.
Straight.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Now what do I do?
Go to the top of the hill and you'll see a light. We'll make a right.
Okay.
Whoa. What's going on there? Doing? Oh my goodness. That was
That was a
weird.
little weird.
The driver then got out and began yelling while banging on the Uber's window. The situation escalated into a dangerous road rage incident.
What's that?
You blew the right leg. Get the out of the car right now.
Just
I'm not
go.
getting
Just
out of the
go.
car.
Go. Just go. Just go. Go. Go around him. Go. Go around him. Oh my God, this is crazy.
The attacker appeared extremely aggressive and possibly armed. Instead of engaging, the Uber driver kept the doors locked and attempted to leave the situation safely. The attacker returned to his vehicle and began chasing them. During the chase, the Uber driver called 911 and reported that they were being pursued.
Tell them we're being chased. Hi, I'm in an Uber car and we're being chased by another car who was threatening the driver. And we're on Vernon Valley.
And he's
Road.
pursuing us right now.
He's pursuing us right now. He's chasing us in a car, in a white car.
As they approached an intersection, something unexpected happened. A police car was already patrolling the area.
Coming up to a light. Now we're coming up to a light. I'm scared because
We're gonna have to go through it.
We're gonna have to go through it because this guy is. He jumped out of the car. We're in a Tesla.
The timing was perfect. The Uber driver managed to signal the officer and explain what was happening.
No, we have the passenger. There's a gentleman who stopped us and tried to have a fight with me, and he started pursuing us.
He jumped out of the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That
Yeah,
guy.
that's him. That's him.
That's
Don't
him.
go anywhere.
That's him.
Stay here.
The police immediately intervened and stopped the pursuing vehicle. The attacker was taken into custody. Thanks to this coincidence and quick police response, the Uber driver and passengers escaped without harm. On March 22nd, 2020, an Uber driver in Washington, D.C. was waiting for traffic when something unexpected happened. A man suddenly opened the front passenger door and got inside the car.
Good day, Ben.
Okay. Can I help you?
Where that money at?
You need to get out.
What? Man, what the money at? Stop paying me. Where that money at?
I don't have any money.
Stop paying me. Where's that? Right now. Give
I
it to
don't
me.
have
right
cash.
Now.
It's digital world, bro.
Man, give me your
I
wallet.
don't have it.
Give me your wallet. Right now. Give it to me.
Without warning, he pulled out a gun and demanded money. He repeatedly asked for cash and a wallet, threatening the driver. Most people in this situation would panic immediately. However, the driver, who later turned out to be ex-military, remained surprisingly calm. Instead of handing everything over, he directly confronted the attacker. He questioned him and refused to panic. The robber hesitated.
Right now. Give it to me. Bro, stop.
You gonna shoot me?
Give me that wallet.
Get the f out of here. You don't want to get shot? Come on,
Give me
man.
that wallet, bro.
No.
Bro, stop playing me before I hit you right here. Give me that wallet, bro.
I got it on my camera too.
Oh, look at you. Awesome. Not gonna lie, I'm super grateful for you right now.
Well, ex-military. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's insane.
That hesitation changed everything. Before the situation could escalate further, the driver quickly accelerated and forced the attacker out of the vehicle. The man exited the car, and the driver immediately drove away to safety. The incident ended without any injuries. If you enjoyed this story, become part of DARKI Files. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.